Hey guys, before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to our newest sponsor, Mortgage Math. They have a unique way to ensure your brand is top of mind all the time. So check them out and click on the banner to get started. Okay, we have a really cool show today. I'm really excited about this one because once again, we are early to the party and now so will you. Loan officers, you guys are going to be all over this. Realtors, not so much, but don't click out as this pertains to you guys as well and the future of our industry. Now give me a second and this will all make sense and come together.
So Obama recently made it clear that the current Fed chairman, Ben Bernanke's time is up. He's on the outs. In an interview last week, the president made a comment that Bernanke has, quote, already stayed a lot longer than he wanted or was supposed to.
More or less, the president basically said, hey, your time's up. And it's kind of a punk move, in my opinion, to call him out on national television. So you support his policies all this time, and when it becomes an unpopular move, you call him out on national television? Man, the more and more I see behind the government curtain, the more and more I question the direction of this country.
Nevertheless, the fact of the matter is, the man who kept rates artificially low is on his way out.
Whether or not you disagree or agree with his policies, most of you should thank this man because you all benefited from his policies over the past several years.
LOs, he helped to keep your rates low and pipelines full of refis.
And realtors, he helped keep rates low to spur on the housing recovery.
Now you can see why Bernanke leaving is such a big deal for the real estate industry.
Let's think this thing around the corner and stay in front of this. Now, Bernanke is on his way out, right? And we all know these Fed guys want to leave their legacy a certain way before they leave. Heck, Greenspan did the same thing.
Bernanke's final move will be winding down his policies that have kept rates low so he can then go and claim that he's going to do something even better.
Hey everybody, look what I did. I saved America when it was on the brink of collapse. I implemented QE 1, 2, and 3, and I kept rates low, and I turned the whole housing industry around and the economy around.
He will unwind the QE project so he can exit and say the whole project was a success.
America was broken when I inherited her and I turned her around, and now look at it. Housing rebounded, unemployment is lower, and things are on the right track.
The problem with this plan is, many people think that it's too early to pull the plug on the current policies. They feel the market's too fragile and higher rates may stall any sort of recovery.
I, for one, find it fascinating in the first place that one man out of 300 million can change the course of an entire nation's economic outlook.
Because that one man wants to leave a legacy behind?
Problem is, I'm not sure you can unwind the QE program at all. I mean, to be honest, we only have one leg left propping up our economy. How do we pull out that one leg?
There's nothing left to keep it stable. It was already wobbly with one leg, and now you're pulling that one out too?
Now here's the deal, Mr. Bernanke. You're not the only one that's tried to pull this little last-minute legacy trick off. Japan's much older than us, and they've been around the block a few times. Their Fed chairman, or Bank of Japan governor, tried the same trick back in 2006.
Japan was in a similar situation, and their chairman tried the same move. They were in a hurry, like Bernanke, to taper down their QE policies. They pulled the plug, and long story short, their market dropped 20% in the following months and sent Japan into a tailspin.
The glaring question for Japanese policymakers back then was, why were you in such a hurry? Why couldn't you slowly wean the country off the government support? Why pull the proverbial plug overnight?
Well, in our case, we know why. Bernanke's on his way out and he's got nothing to lose.
This is an extremely big deal for all of us. The whispers of this happening continue to send all the markets into a tailspin.
If you're a realtor or LO and you think this won't have an effect on your business, you're sadly mistaken.
Now, I'm not saying we need to jump out of a building or throw in the towel, but if you do know what's coming your way, you have a lot better chance at navigating around it.
Rates will rise, purchasing will slow, and refis will finally die.
You may need to go back to your business plan that may have not accounted for this little monkey wrench and make some tweaks to ensure you and your company weather the storm.
Oh no, yeah. Don't forget about the QM storm coming later this year. That storm? That's a big one.
Yeah, I think they call those storms EF4 or 5s. Those storms, they have the potential to change the entire landscape.
Fun times.
Yeah, well, welcome to Real Estate 2013. Hey, see you guys all next week.